क्या हुआ जब रूस को अचानक खतरा महसूस हुआ? एक सवाल जो अचानक हवा में तैर गया, एक ऐसा सवाल जिसने हर किसी की धड़कनें तेज कर दी। यह सवाल एक दूर दराज, तनावपूर्ण एयरबेस पर गूंज उठा, जहां हर कदम पर सतर्कता थी। पूर्वी यूरोप की उस वीरान जगह पर सैनिकों की आंखों में चिंता साफ झलक रही थी। तारीख थी 18 अक्टूबर 2025, एक ऐसी सुबह जो वहां तैनात हर शख्स की जिंदगी बदलने वाली थी। सूरज की पहली किरण के साथ ही बेस पर हलचल शुरू हो गई थी। कई हफ्तों से दबा हुआ तनाव अब फूट पड़ा था। रूसी सेना की सीमा के पास चल रही ड्रिल्स अब सिर्फ अभ्यास नहीं, बल्कि असली खतरे का संकेत बन चुकी थी। यह एयरबेस, जो नाटो का एक अहम ठिकाना था, अचानक सबसे आगे की पंक्ति में आ गया। सुरक्षा गश्तें तेज हो गईं और हर कोई अलर्ट पर था। C-17 ग्लोबमास्टर III के क्रू के लिए दिन की शुरुआत आम चेक्स से हुई, लेकिन माहौल में बेचैनी थी। हर कोई चुपचाप पूर्व की ओर देख रहा था, मानो कोई अनहोनी होने वाली हो। मिशन सिर्फ सामान और स्टाफ को ट्रांसपोर्ट करना था, लेकिन आज हर आदेश में छुपा था डर और जिम्मेदारी का बोझ। हर दस्तावेज, हर निर्देश अब पहले से कहीं ज्यादा अहम हो गया था। बेस पर हलचल थी, सप्लाईज लोड हो रही थी, सैनिक विमान में चढ़ रहे थे और हर कोई जानता था कि आज की उड़ान साधारण नहीं होगी। कॉकपिट में फ्लाइट प्लान पर चर्चा हो रही थी, लेकिन हर चेहरे पर चिंता की लकीरें थीं। यहां कुछ भी आसान नहीं था। हर फैसला, हर कदम जोखिम से भरा था। अचानक कंट्रोल टावर से एक कोडेड मैसेज आया। अनजान विमान, आक्रामक मूवमेंट, एयरस्पेस बंद होने की चेतावनी। सब कुछ पल भर में बदल गया। जो मिशन रूटीन था, वह अब वक्त के खिलाफ दौड़ बन चुका था। हर कोई जानता था, अब वे एक ऐसे खेल का हिस्सा हैं जिसमें दांव पर है अंतर्राष्ट्रीय शांति और उनकी अपनी जान। In the cockpit, Major Alex Viper Jensen gripped the yoke, his knuckles white with tension. Years of rigorous training and countless hours in the air had prepared him for moments like this. But nothing could truly simulate the weight of real lives depending on his every move. The hum of the engines and the glow of the instruments were a familiar comfort, but tonight they felt charged with urgency. There was no time for debate or hesitation. The safety of his crew and passengers depended entirely on his judgment and skill. Every second counted, and the margin for error was razor thin. The responsibility pressed on him, but he welcomed it. This was what he was trained for. Beside him, Captain Ava Phoenix Rostova matched his focus, her eyes scanning the instruments, her hands steady. Their communication was rapid, precise, a language of clipped words and gestures honed by years of flying together. In these moments, trust was everything. The decision was made. A maximum effort, short field takeoff. It was a maneuver that would push the C-17 and its crew to the absolute limit, demanding every ounce of skill and nerve they possessed. The engines roared to life, echoing the tension in the cockpit. This maneuver was risky, but staying put was even riskier. The situation outside was deteriorating, and every instinct screamed that they had to move, now or never. Jensen and Rostova exchanged a silent nod, a wordless agreement that spoke volumes. They were all in, united by a shared resolve and an unspoken promise to bring everyone home. The cockpit came alive with urgent energy. Every switch flipped, every command given, executed with unwavering purpose. The crew moved as one, each member playing their part in the high-stakes ballet of flight. Jensen's voice crackled over the intercom to the cargo bay. "Strap in tight. We're leaving, now." In the back, the crew hurried to secure cargo and buckle in, their faces set with determination. There was no panic, just the calm intensity of professionals at their peak. Every movement was deliberate, every breath measured, as they prepared for the challenge ahead. As Jensen advanced the throttles, feeling the surge of power beneath his hands, he made a silent promise to himself and his crew. No matter what, everyone would get out safely. The runway stretched ahead, and with it, the hope of escape. The C-17 Globemaster III, no ordinary aircraft, but a flying fortress. With 4 powerful engines and advanced wings, it can lift over 170,000 pounds and operate from short, rough runways. Its externally blown flaps and defensive systems make it a lifeline in hostile environments. Inside, the cargo hold was Spartan, but secure. Diplomats and staff strapped in, surrounded by vital equipment. No comfort, just safety. The C-17 was built for moments like this, to get in and out fast, to survive where others can't. Now, it was about to be tested to its limits. The emergency order rippled through the aircraft. Loadmasters moved fast, securing cargo and passengers, brace for movement. The C-17 vibrated with power, engines screaming as Jensen held the brakes for a static takeoff. In the cockpit, every system was set for maximum lift and acceleration. The airframe strained, the noise deafening. Passengers felt the tension, a knot of fear and adrenaline. Outside, the world was a blur, waiting for the inevitable surge forward. All eyes were on the pilots and the machine. The countdown was over. Brakes released. Instantly, the C-17 surged down the runway, engines roaring. The acceleration was brutal, pinning everyone to their seats. The world outside blurred, the aircraft, a projectile hurtling toward the sky. In the cockpit, Jensen and Rostova were locked in. Steady hands, sharp focus. 80 knots, 100, V1, rotate. At the call, Jensen pulled back. The nose pitched up, the climb impossibly steep. Liftoff was an eruption, not a glide. The ground fell away in seconds. The airbase shrank below. They were airborne, a silver giant escaping danger on a pillar of fire and sound. The first phase of their desperate gamble had succeeded. For the passengers, terror and awe mixed as physics became painfully real. G-forces pinned them. The climb felt vertical, the roar overwhelming. The airframe groaned, landing gear retracted with a jolt. Through portholes, Earth dropped away at dizzying speed. It wasn't a gentle ascent, it was raw power, a direct assault on the sky. As the plane leveled off, a brief weightlessness gave way to calm. The engine's roar softened, relief and gratitude filled the cargo bay. They'd survived the ordeal, but the journey was far from over. At cruising altitude, a fleeting sense of relief washed over the crew and passengers. But in the vast, unpredictable skies, danger was never far behind. The horizon stretched endlessly, a reminder that their journey was far from over, and every moment demanded vigilance. Jensen and Rostova worked seamlessly, coordinating with Allied controllers across multiple frequencies. Their eyes darted between instruments and radar, voices calm but urgent as they relayed updates and received new instructions. Every second counted, and teamwork was their strongest asset. Each blip on the radar represented a possible threat, unknown aircraft, shifting weather, or sudden changes in airspace. The flight path was a living, shifting corridor of safety, and the crew had to anticipate and adapt to every new development. The C-17's best defense was constant vigilance and the readiness to change course at a moment's notice. Every alert light, every subtle change in engine tone, was analyzed and assessed. The crew's training kicked in, instincts sharpened by countless hours of preparation. This phase of the mission demanded a quiet, unwavering courage. Endurance, focus, and calm under pressure were essential. The pilots exchanged brief, meaningful glances, each one a silent promise to stay sharp, no matter how long the night. For the passengers, the initial adrenaline rush faded, replaced by a deep sense of reflection. They watched the crew with newfound respect, understanding that their safety depended on the skill and composure of those in the cockpit. Updates from the cockpit, delivered in steady, reassuring tones, helped ease the tension. The steady drone of the engines, once background noise, now became a source of comfort, a reminder that the mission was progressing as planned. This was no ordinary flight. It was a powerful reminder of the risks faced by those who serve, and the shield of military power that protected everyone on board. Every takeoff, every mile, was a testament to their commitment. The mission pressed on, the aircraft carving its path through the sky. Every mile covered was a testament to the crew's skill, resolve, and the unspoken bond that held them together in the face of uncertainty. Reach 71's story is about more than machines. It's about the people. Pilots like Major Jensen and Captain Rostova represent thousands who train for moments like this. Their courage isn't the absence of fear, but mastery over it, falling back on relentless training and trust. In emergencies, their minds become sanctuaries of procedure and discipline. The bond between pilot and co-pilot is profound, anticipating, supporting, acting as one. Their teamwork was the difference between disaster and survival. When the mission ends, they seek no accolades, just the safe return of all aboard. Quiet bravery, unwavering professionalism, the true guardians of the sky. The journey of Reach 71 reminds us, every flight is a miracle of science and courage. The C-17 and its crew spark curiosity, not just for machines, but for the people behind them. Military aviation's unseen role is vital, projecting hope, delivering aid, protecting lives. These stories unfold daily, far from the spotlight. If this tale moved you, join us for more adventures from the world of aviation. Let's celebrate the explorers and the machines that make the impossible possible. The next adventure is just over the horizon.